Yo, 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 yo. What it is. Yo, a lot of these people, y'all, who die for the right amount of attention, man. Yeah, they die for that shit. Chud the Builder is a perfect example. All that man wanted was attention, man. That's all he wanted. And I think that's what made the internet kind of dangerous. Cause now it's like you just got so many people that never had the eye on them for any reason. You know what I mean? No reason at all. As people before the internet came along, these people had no reason at all. It was no reason at all for anybody to check for these people, anybody to need these people. And now the internet came along and everybody got a voice and everybody can start streaming or start blogging, and some people can make a name for themselves, accumulate a following based off antics, nonsense, fuckery, lies. You understand? Then you got some people who did have, eyes on them, or may have been somebody, but they still succumb to the need for validation, the need to be talked about, the need to be seen. And I think those guys were just guys that were just moving. They ain't never had morals. They never had principles. They never had integrity. So it's they come in one way, and then they quickly transition to be who they said they was never going to be, or who they said they was fighting against. I never do that. I could have been sold out. You know what I mean? Ben start pushing wild videos, because I can edit. And for people that follow my channel for a while, y'all know I can edit, man. Very well. You heard me. But nah, man, that shit ain't that damn deep, man. It ain't that deep. And it's amazing to me how people just make excuses for everybody, for everything. Like, there is no excuse for Gucci. You feel me? It ain't no excuse for Big Bank. Like, the running narrative online is basically at a certain age, you pose things that you stood on your whole life, you pose a view differently now. So if my whole life I was told that snitching wasn't cool, we don't fuck with rats. Nobody likes a snitch. At 40, I guess, motherfucker need to put an age limit on this shit. What is it, 40? At 40, you can decide that now, look, I'm alright, it's cool. I don't got no problem with snitches now. Like, I need to know, man, because that shit makes no sense to me. Like, at what age, if you grew up your whole life not respecting snitches and view snitches and view snitches a certain way, at what age are you supposed to be like, you know what? Man, snitching is cool. You know what I mean? Like, I need to know, man, what it is, JB. 66, what it do? Because everybody makes that excuse. Like, I've been on Instagram talking to niggas about Big Bang. Nigga like, oh, he's 47. What the fuck that man, yo? So he 47 now? Yeah, hell yeah. You know, I just dropped my kid. I just took my kids to school. So he 47 now. So his whole life, since we known him, at least since he been in the music industry, he been talking bad about rats, calling niggas out for snitching. So at 47, he can just say, you know what? Ah, that shit ain't that bad now. Like for real. Yo, so at what age, right? For the people that think like that, it ain't supposed to, yo, but it's like that's what they trying to do, JB. At what age should we start accepting pedophiles? Like, is it an age limit for that too? You know, if at a certain age you can co-sign snitching, what age are we gonna accept pedophiles? Is that 50? At 50 years old, should you start looking at pedophiles different? Like, I need some answers, man. Like, yo, people is not making sense out this bitch. Like, we can't just make exceptions when it's beneficial. Like, if we're gonna make exceptions, we need to just, make exceptions all around the board. Because that shit sounds idiotic to me. Like I said, morals ain't got, like JB said, morals ain't got shit to do with age. That's what I thought. But it's like now, what's up, Major? It's like now at a certain age, you supposed to drop all your morals. Like, fuck it, I gotta get the bag. Yeah, man, if I gotta motherfucking tie shoes for a living or motherfucking get slapped or pimped, then that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Alright. And, but you gotta wait till you're at least 40 though. Because if you do it in your 30s, that shit is no longer accepted. And you can't do it in your 30s. It's saying like once a person crosses 40, everybody start making excuses for him. We feel, oh, he 40 something. Yeah, I'm 40. I'm 40 right now. And I still don't fuck with rats. I still wouldn't interview a rat. I still wouldn't co-sign a rat. Because I believe that, that person lacks accountability. And who wants to be around a person that lacks accountability? Or it's the money element. Once you get a certain amount of money too. So it's age and money. Now I don't know if it's one without the other. I don't know if you can be 40 without the money and still fit under these rules. You feel me? But I know for certain, if you 40 and you got some money, or if you what's 6ix9ine excuse? If you was in the gang and you participated with the gang and all the gang activities, and the gang somehow, and at least on the outside, look like they crossed you, you can now, when the whole gang get arrested for things that you in the gang participated in, you can now turn on the gang and blame them for everything and say, yo, they did me dirty. I don't know, y'all. This shit just crazy. It's now acceptable, y'all. What's up, Tavon? Yeah, y'all. If you 40 plus and got money, like Gucci and Big Bank, then yo, you can it's cool to rap. You know what I mean? You can't just say now. Hey, but that's what they doing though, Dion. That's what they doing, yo. That's what they try to make acceptable, yo. Like it's like, you get to a certain age, then yo, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm cool with rats now. Like I always never liked these guys. I always thought they was dishonorable. I always thought they lacked integrity. I always thought they lacked morals. I always thought they lacked accountability. But since I'm 40 and I got money, I fuck with a nigga now. You feel me? Like that's basically what niggas say. Yo, like I'm fucking with your dad. Like, yo might be my best friend, even though I know what he really is. But since I'm 40 and I got money, I'm cool, man. Fuck that shit. That don't even matter. We gonna get this paper. Man, fuck out of here, man. So that nigga can cross you in the long run. Then you be trying to do something to him, or then you be sitting back shocked. Like I can't believe it. Like the fuck you mean you can't believe it? The fuck everything in this man's history says cross. Fuck you think he was gonna do to you? That shit crazy. I just be tripping off people, man. I be tripping off people, yo. And I watch this internet do that shit to so many people. So many people. I can't go like that. For real. I done watch this internet change people, man. You know what I mean? They start off one way. They start getting a little bit of clout, a little bit of notoriety. Start making a couple of dollars. Next thing you know, they just like the guys they talk about. Rats is like a thief, y'all. Most rats steal. And that's the thing, Tavon, niggas. That's the part niggas don't be understanding, yo. Like I've been trying to explain that shit to people for years at least now. Like yo, snitching is bigger than just the what you wanna call it? It's bigger than just the telling. You know, a lot of the snitches got character traits that come along with them. Yeah, man, a lot of snitches steal. A lot of snitches lie. You know, a lot of snitches cheat. Some snitches even kill, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you was to look at the arrest numbers and look at the snitching rate, you would get a clear understanding of what I'm talking about. You feel me? If a lot of people that get arrested tell, what does that tell you? That tell you that the snitches are the ones committing the crimes. You feel me? But somehow, some way, we try to make that shit okay or change what's really going on or what it really means. If people always talk about snitching has always been a part of the game, and most people snitch, that also will mean that most snitches commit crime, right? But we trying to kill the criminal element, but at the same time elevate the snitch. Did that make sense? I don't know. Somebody need to let me know, because that shit don't make sense to me. We want to kill an element of crime or the image of the criminal, but elevate the snitch, where it's documented that most people that go to jail tell, which means in turn that the snitches are the ones committing the crimes. Shit don't even make sense, man. Shit don't, and they commit some of the most heinous. You know what I mean? Some of the most heinous crimes. You talking about crimes against elderly, crimes against women, crimes against children. You understand? It's just crazy. I just watched a nigga do a whole video. That's why I had to call out Cho, the one nigga the other day, man. Cause yo, he moving in that way. Motherfucker came out one way, fighting against, you know, the same people I be going against, you know, for the rhetoric and the nonsense that they push. Only to then turn around once the eyes get on them and start doing the same motherfucking thing. And the ignorance in people don't even recognize it. You understand what I'm saying? The ignorance in people don't even recognize, like, yo, you doing exactly what you said they doing, my nigga. Now, you might not do it as much, but it's getting there. Yeah, man, it's getting there as time progresses. Like, you can't do what they do and call them out for what they do. That shit don't make sense. That shit don't make sense. Ball out. Yeah, they commit the worst crimes, man. I just can't do it. It go against everything I believe, man. I can't let views. Yo, cause you know when I was doing them Baltimore videos, man, I was getting 100,000, 40,000, 50,000, man. And you know what happened? I stopped doing them bitches. Stop doing them. Because mainly, I don't want to be restricted to just one market. You understand? when you do videos and you just do them just for one city, ain't like in Chicago or California or something like that where, you know, they got a large market. But when you do videos and all your videos is about one city, YouTube will trap you in that market. Now, I was making money off them videos, but I ain't want to get trapped. You understand? So if it was all about money for me, I'd have been to that. You know, I'd have stayed on that same path. But it wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. Too much bullshit coming along with it. On top of being trapped inside a market that's relatively small. So I said, nah, let me pivot. Let me pivot away from these motherfucking videos, man. And I don't like riding the topic either. For people that notice that. Like I don't ride a topic. Like some people do a video and it'll do well. And their next 10 videos will be about that same situation. I don't do that shit. Because there's so much other things going on and so much other things to talk about. Those people are just doing that shit because it's a monetary gain attached to it. Nah, fuck that. I do a video and that bitch will do 20,000. And it's still a topic. You know, it's still multiple ways to look at it. And my next video, my next 3 videos will be something totally different. You feel me? If I decide to even go back to that route. It just ain't that serious for me, man. Like I didn't come to the internet to monetize. I didn't. That was never that never was even my angle, you know, my goal. That never was even in the thought process. Like I can get on this bitch, I can make a lot of money. It was always get on this bitch and tell people what the fuck really going on, man. Yeah, man. We just did a video yesterday on MK Ultra. You know, switched the whole, changed the whole game. Like, probably like, where the fuck this shit come from? Nah, yo, because I think it's a lot that can be discussed. You know, I honestly don't even give a fuck about hip hop. That's why every time I speak on a situation, it's always some type of message to it. You know, it's never just me talking about the topic. Like I could never be a Seti Nash or a game spitter or, you know, King AK-47. Like them niggas don't add no significant value to their videos. Like none, no value. They just be on that bitch talking. Like fuck that shit. I ain't really in it for that. I ain't in it for that at all. Right. Yeah, I had to get all that sharp today. I be worried about the sellouts, man. I think sellouts, and that's why I go hard at them niggas like I do, you know, because sellouts has always been an issue in the community, man. Fed agents, federal informants, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, man. I was the first one that told y'all that they using the internet, and some of these niggas is some of these blogs is fed agents. You feel me? It's a lot of things that started over here that spread it over the internet, and people that's not over here will never even know. You feel me? Like the Don't Do It Eugene. I don't what made that shit popular, man. You feel me? But it just be seeming like I think in the background they could be telling niggas, man, yo, don't fuck with him, he bad for business. You feel me? That's what I be thinking, man. Straight up. Hey, don't fuck with Joe, he bad for business, man. What you doing, bro? Yeah, yo, that don't do it. What the hell, Major? Why you hide JB? What the fuck, man? You got hide JB, right? How the fuck you do that shit? Yeah, yo, that don't do it, Eugene. We the one joke whack 100 for that shit, man. That whole internet doing it. That shit funny. I just be sitting back like, man, these niggas, it's different. You hear me? It's different dudes out here, man. Even the ones. Oh, Major was hitting. What the fuck? How the fuck you hide Major, man? Yo, you gotta unhide her, yo. You gotta click her name and unhide her, man. How the fuck you do that? Did you try to do it? Yeah, hey, you know I'm in PA, man. Damn, every fucking house in the outskirts of Pittsburgh got a big backyard. I do it from my computer. Yeah, what y'all doing in there? I'm ready to try to do it from my computer. Chloe, get out of there. Come on. Come on. I'm ready to do it on I'm ready to do it from my computer. I just gotta figure out how to do that shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm ready to unhide him. I gotta try to find that shit on my and my analytics. But yeah, though, yo, like I just be this internet, I done watched this internet change people. Had people that was once viewed as honorable get on some complete bullshit. Community. I don't even know how to do that shit, bro. God damn it, JB. I fucking do that shit for real. No, you good. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. Community. Fuck you do that shit. fuck do you do that shit? I thought it'd be community. Customization. Content detection. I thought it would be community, man. No, I'm gonna find out how to do that shit. Can't do it that way. Damn. Community analytics content dashboard. Alright, I gotta try to figure this out. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Let me figure this out. I'll probably go back live in a minute. But let me try to figure out how to bring Beige back, man.